So as I look at this problem, it says that I have the function f of x that's equal to e to the x, and then I have the function g to the x, which is 2 times f of x plus 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to consider, we can do this on a calculator, and we will, but we don't really need a calculator because they gave us the graph. So you just got to label the x and y. So this is the x, this is the value of f of x, and this is the value of g of x. So when x equals 0, my f of x equals 1. So when x equals 0 here, my f of x equals 1, and then g of x is just going to be 2 times whatever f of x is plus 1, right? Because that's what it said down here, 2 times f of x plus 1. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So that means that my g of x, it's going to have a y-intercept at 3. And if I'm going to do one more point on this graph. So it looks like it crosses right here. So that means that when x equals 2, my f of x is equal to, what's that look like, 7? So then if I were to say 2 times 7 plus 1, then g of x would be 15. So this is going to grow exponentially. If I picked out one of these values here, it's not quite equal to 0. It'd be like some weird decimal. But if I were to put -6, it's pretty darn close to 0, and 2 times pretty close to, it's going to be pretty close to 1. Right, because 2 times 0 plus 1. Now, it's not really 0, but it's close to 0. All right. So basically, my graph for g of x will look like something like that. Now, I can verify that by putting it into a graph. I could graph on a graphing calculator. Man, I'm at a loss for words. So let's turn this bad boy on. And I've got e to the x. So I'm going to back up. And then over here, I'm going to have 2 times e to the x. And then I'm going to add 1 to it. And like I said, the one in red is that's the transformed one. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Where the red one is g of x and the blue one is f of x. So this one is f of x. And then, now I haven't really answered the question yet. The question says, so I kind of got ahead of myself. I read the question, but I didn't say what it was. It says this is g of x, but then what they're really asking is what is the y-intercept of g of x? Where does it cross this at? So it actually crosses at 0, 3. That's the y-intercept for g of x. Okay?